The chef picked up the knife to cut open the lobster, but suddenly he noticed some strange liquid under the lobster. He tried to pick up the lobster to investigate, but the next second, the chef got sprayed all over and angrily called the apprentice to deal with the lobster. But during the process, the apprentice also got sprayed. When they all thought this was just normal lobster liquid, the chef suddenly felt weak all over on his way home after work. He thought it was just from being tired at work. He pushed on and tried to get home, but he hadn't taken many steps when he suddenly collapsed and vomited a large amount of black liquid, and was declared dead after failed rescue efforts. All of this started with a fisherman who was about to go out to sea. The man was the most capable fisherman in the village. Every time he went out to sea, he would go to deeper waters to fish. This time was no different, and it was also this time that danger arrived. As the man cast his fishing net, expecting to catch big fish, he didn't expect the net to be so hard to pull back in. With a sharp tug, the man was dragged into the sea by the force. He didn't want to lose the net that was essential to his survival, so he began diving to try and retrieve it. However, just as he reached the bottom, the light suddenly started to dim. He looked up and realized he was surrounded by dense schools of fish. At this point, it was too late to escape. The man could only watch helplessly as the fish enveloped him. Meanwhile, at an observation station on the beach, a biologist named Charlie suddenly received an alert about a malfunction with the submersible. For the sake of important research data, Charlie hurried to the beacon location to retrieve the observation equipment. After a technician checked it, they found it was a circuit board failure caused by water leakage. Once the new circuit board was installed, Charlie and her boyfriend went to the target waters to deploy it again. But as soon as they lowered the submersible, her boyfriend suddenly noticed white chunks of material floating on the water's surface emitting white smoke. Charlie brought the object up and easily lit it with a lighter, saying it was methane hydrate, also known as flammable ice. It's formed from algae that die and sink to the seafloor. It accumulates over time, and when it decomposes, it releases methane, which causes it to freeze due to the low temperature. It's usually rare to encounter, but to their surprise, so much flammable ice was floating on the surface. Charlie was stunned, because after years of working in marine biology, she had never encountered such a situation. To find out why, Charlie recorded the footage and sent it back to the headquarters for research. At another spot on the beach, a killer whale with strange wounds all over its body was washed ashore. To investigate the cause, another marine biologist named Leon went to a bay based on the wind direction. Through experienced fishermen, he learned that 2 hours ago, when they went out to sea, a killer whale attacked their fishing boat and severely damaged it. To protect themselves, the fishermen had to fight back with sickles and forks. Perhaps it was the same one on the beach, but this left Leon with more questions, because killer whales are social animals. They usually don't attack humans. So what caused it to go mad?